So this is gonna be fucking wild, but did you know you could just go to the deli and buy meat and cheese and like it's good? You could just do that. I could just go to the deli right now and buy more, but I don't have to. Anyways, the moral of the story is that I just had a delicious sandwich. And it was really good. I mean, sandwich is a subjective term. It was open-faced because I cut the bread too thick and I didn't want, like, you know, the world's thickest sandwich of just pure bread. But if it's like an open-faced thing and the bread is, you know, an inch thick, that's fine. You know, that's good. I like that. But 2 inches of bread on a sandwich is a bit much. Goes good with roast beef. Anyways, delusion. I'm gonna have to remember where I was. I was looking for a guy. I was looking for a bunch of other things too. I was looking at this fucking crystal. What was I doing? Because what I unlocked this, so I'm looking for ore. I'm looking for a specific guy to sell out more of the mercenaries that I remember the name of. This is true. I'm looking for other things. Cult members? I'm not looking for mushroom tea anymore. I got that one. I got rejected, I think. And I can see what I'm looking for. Hallowshire. Yeah, I can't get to Hallowshire. I've got a couple of options to get to Hallowshire, though. Between either... What was it? It was, I do some crimes of some sort, and I get a fake passport, or I sell out, cultists and get a real passport. Well, I'm looking at the town. If they've been suffering so much, I should probably start making my way over there also. I have unspent delusions? I can level up. This is beautiful. I'm so wise. The town is doing bad. And so the blood rituals would also be bad, but it would mean the town is doing better. I just don't know. I think this playthrough I'm gonna stick by the side of whatever the fuck our empire is. If I do a second playthrough, I'll be rude and mean and maybe a criminal. So I'll probably look for cultists and sell them out. I should sleep until night to do that. Okay, I just got here. I'm going back. I'm trying so hard to not talk about Zelda right now. I need you to know this, by the way. Zelda is one of 2 things that I can talk about for literally hours on end if no one stops me. Usually someone stops me. But it's bad. It's a problem. But I'm gonna talk about it anyway because I'm a big fan. Because I was watching the direct, as I'm sure like everyone was, or at least watching the video they posted afterwards. And that was a pretty good direct, all in all. I think the recent ones have been really good. But the fucking Zelda reveal at the end. Like, I saw the leaks. I knew there was going to be Ocarina of Time. I wasn't surprised by that. But the art style, in general, is so good. It looks so nice. And I've seen several different opinions floating around. But I think it's really good. Yeah, hi, here's someone with your different fucking opinion. Hi, Autumn. I just think it's really interesting. It reminds me of the Final Fantasy art style from like the really graphically high quality games. I don't know. I don't play Final Fantasy, but it kind of reminds me of that. I think it really works though in general for Ocarina of Time. Like the tone of Ocarina of Time is wait, I'm supposed to be looking for this. The tone of Ocarina of Time I think fits a more realistic art style. I think it is still fantasy though, because it's like it's realistic in terms of the lighting, but the design itself, it's still like cartoony. It's still got this like really nice animated quality to it. No, no, don't drink my yellow. No! Fuck. Now I'm yellow. I need to change this to other colors. I accidentally drank piss. You're right. This is fucked. Still don't know what this is. Do I cast magic at this? What was my magic button? That didn't do anything. But I think the art style works really well. I think it's similar enough to Twilight Princess, even though it's like the atmosphere. Oh, hello? In the darkness and under such a thick hood, you can't make out the person's face. Get away from me, you hear? You shouldn't be here. Come any closer, and I swear you'll regret it. I was really close to you. I can get closer though. Who? See, I know one person who talks in an accent like that. Oh, I can, like, hide in here. I'm probably supposed to, like, sneak in here and wait, aren't I? Anyway, I think the art style is really good, and I love how detailed it is. And I think I am honestly glad that it's not just Ocarina of Time again, because, you know, we already have the original Ocarina of Time, and then Ocarina of Time 3D, which is what I first played when I played Ocarina of Time. I was probably like 11 or 12. Technically, my first Zelda game. Uh, Officially, it would have been Phantom Hourglass, but I played maybe 5 minutes of that and couldn't figure out what to do, so I stopped playing that. And then years later, I played Ocarina of Time 3D. And it was very good, and I'm very excited for the new one. There was supposed to be like shady stuff happening here, right? Yeah, I'm so sad. I actually lost the Phantom Hourglass cartridge. I don't have it anymore. I mean, I lost most of my DS cartridges. They don't exist anymore, ever. But that's one that I still haven't played. Like I've played Wind Waker and I've played Spirit Tracks, but I've not played Phantom Hourglass, which is it's weird to say that one of my favorite characters is from a game I haven't played, but I love Linebeck. I mean, Linebeck's descendant was in Spirit Tracks, and they're fairly similar. You doing any shady things in here at night? Yeah, you should go back and beat it and tell me how it is. I know like the concept of it is like you're searching for magic time sands so that you can spend longer in the tower that kills you. So confused as to what I'm supposed to be looking for. Like what specifically am I after right now? Just people out and about doing things. There was the one person, but I couldn't figure out what they were up to. Pulling a lever. Oh. No, I feel that. There's so many things. This year is going to be a very expensive year for me because I absolutely have to stream the new Ocarina of Time when it comes out. But in order to do that, I need to get a capture card, which we had our whole discussion about that already. I'll get the $30 one because it's $30. But, oh, I just know the remake is going to be $70 or $80. Like, there's no way that's going to be cheap. And then Deltarune comes out in a couple weeks. I haven't played past Chapter 2, but I've watched through Chapter 4, so I'm caught up on that. Oh wait, hang on, you're like a little boy I can talk to. I forgot about you. Was there something you wanted to ask? No, nothing. Yeah, no, I've watched some playthroughs of it. I know the stuff. I know the weird route stuff. So I'm not like in the dark on any of that. Fuck yeah. I don't actually have Deltarune. I have chapters 1 and 2, but not the full thing. Okay, I just need to go talk to that one person who was being weird. It's the same thing, really. They're the same thing. Okay, who's the suspicious person? Actually, wait. I remember... This has a lock on it now. And then is this open, the inn? Yeah, I can go to the inn. You're still here being suspicious. That door is barred. You're still standing on your stool. But this door is locked. I'm gonna get in there. I'm sorry, but I don't know how to code, and the only option I've been told is to make it with AI, and I'm not making a message client with AI, because that goes against the whole fucking point. Why is it even easier to get in here? One! Okay, so it's not you. Because you're, like, asleep. I am robbing you blind while you're asleep. Modest treasure. Anything else? No, this is just your room. Okay, bye. I shouldn't be in here. I feel a little bad now, because I suspected him of being one of the cultists. You! Yeah, what's your fucking deal? Who are you? You've got spells. Is there a quick save button? Well, there's a this save button. I'm not watching him sleep. I was stealing. Game saved. Are you just like a guard? Are you a general guard patrolling? You're suspicious. Get that shit out of here. Speaking of AI... I feel like I'm missing something here. Handles, but I don't have any fire. No, you're good, you're good. It's the, it's one of the buttons there. I think it's the little cross. But anyway, Zelda. I need to play Ocarina of Time when it comes out. It's been long enough that it's like, yes, I know the story, but the beat for beat gameplay, like the puzzles and whatnot, I will have forgotten, especially the later ones past like the first couple of dungeons. Can I just... Are they gonna make me pay to sleep if I don't want to go all the way back to my bed? They probably are. Yeah, I'll rent a room. I want to rent the room. Yes. 2 coins. But before that, I want to talk to the mayor. Oh, it's locked. Uh... You know what? This is fine. What do you do in your secret basement? Treasure. And a cultist hood. I see that. I mean, I don't think that was a surprise. I think we all knew. The other one's missing right now. Hmm. A spell? A bit of magic? Oh wait, no. It's the ledger. It's the ledger for the rotten onions. I was excited. Okay, so the mayor's a cultist, which means going against the mayor is good, which means going with the rotten onions is good, but I already knew that, so I'm gonna go say hi to the rotten onions. Wait, I want to check on one more thing, though. Because you're still hanging out here. What do you have for sale? I mean, I could just buy the passport. I'll hold off for now, though. Can I open any more? Is the door still barred? Yes. I imagine this is meant to just be like a fast travel thing I unlock once I get to Hallowshire. You know, I'm so very excited for Ocarina of Time. I'm really excited for the soundtrack. Like the music in the trailer, it was short, but it was really good. I think it was a fun take on like the Legend of Zelda theme. Um, I'm excited for Super HD Ocarina with a whammy bar. There's a small part of me that's hoping, like, since the original Majora's Mask was made with the same engine as Ocarina of Time, I feel like there's maybe a small chance they'll do a Majora's Mask remake in the same engine, which I've never played Majora's Mask. That's one of the few I still haven't played. I can go down the list though. I've played a good chunk of Skyward Sword. I haven't finished that. I need to finish that still. I've played Minish Cap. That was great. I've played Ocarina of Time, obviously, a long time ago. Wind Waker, Spirit Tracks. Everyone's played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. That's no surprise. And Echoes of Wisdom. I've played some good ones. I've played others as well, but I'm getting distracted with the rotten onions. I know a little bit about Majora's plot. like the general stuff, but not a lot of the details. Which goes for pretty much all the Zelda games that I haven't played. Yeah, you're the... Guys, I found your ledger. Really? Hand it over. He rifles through the pages of the ledger. Yeah, this looks about right. Oh boy, Captain's gonna be pleased with this. I guess you can walk on through then. I'll shout to the boys, let them know you're alright. Rotten Onion Merc's now considered me loved? I love you. I love you too. Man, where do I see my reputations? I know I can find them somewhere. Here. They're not they're not even considered the reputations. Throwing knives. Yellow to replace the one I drank. Pink. You. They're always chatting about those dark stars and their Velet Kalos, but one day they'll be talking about the rotten onions in our... what's our leader's name again? I can't help you there, buddy. I don't remember. I love you. Lockpick. Locked door. Let me in. I said let me in. Thank you. What is this? Why was this locked? Got, like, yellow? You've got free yellow? Oh, Majora Moon in 3D. I don't know how that would look. I don't know if that would be good. Or 3D HD. Of course it's in 3D, dumbass. I think they'd have to really lean into the stylization for that. I think Majora, though, would look sick as hell in this new style. Like, I love all the little details. And I think it's really clear then, just from that, like, 5-second shot alone, that they're when they said they're, you know, reimagining it from the ground up, which I don't think those are the words they used at all, but that's what I'm remembering. They meant it. Like, it's completely different. It's not just Ocarina of Time again. And there was so much thought put into it. Like, one of the first things I noticed is that Link's tunic is, like, it's made of woven grass, which I think is a really cool detail that makes a lot of sense for the Kokiri. And I'm really excited to see, like, how they change the details of a lot of the other characters. I'm really excited for Sheik. You may have charmed the others, but I've got my eye on you. That's okay. You don't have to say it back, but I love you. Oh yeah, no, I do. And it's like, I understand that that was probably like a cutscene, you know, cinematic. I wouldn't be surprised if actual gameplay was a little less high quality, but I imagine it'll still be on that same level of design with all those details. I know... Who else am I excited for? Like, it's Ocarina of Time. I'm curious to see if when, after he pulls out the Master Sword, is his adult form still gonna have, like, a grass tunic, or will it be a like, fabric tunic. Anyways, what do you have to say? These old God War fortresses sure are strange, what with everything made out of metal and all. If you ask me, boxes and boats should be made out of wood. Yeah. This thing is chained. What happens if I break the chain? Can I do that? Hang on. Damn. Why am I here again? I'm just hanging out. Hey, what's up? Are you important? You're probably important. Oh, your eyes are open. I'm delusional! I keep getting arrows. I don't have a bow. What is this? Oh. Okay. Suspicious notes. The desk contains a number of scrawled notes, mostly pertaining to illusion spells. From what you find here, you can surmise that someone was trying to cast an illusion of significant scale, but there are also numerous anatomical sketches of nautilobs. It seems that the giant monster isn't at all what it seems. It was a trick this whole time. Oh, that's neat. Did that open a door? No, there's still at least one more puzzle. Oh, here we go. Nice. You're probably someone I'm meant to talk to. But first... Fine ore? I don't want that! I want iron ore! I'm talking to you. They're fastest. John Birdbark. That's the leader's name. What happens... No, I can't sleep here. It doesn't let me. Does time pass, or do I have to manually pass it? I think I have to manually pass it. It's fine. I booked a room in the inn. So I guess I'm going back now. Do I get to learn an illusion spell, though? Can the rotten onions teach me how to make a distraction like that? That's cool. One thing I do want to see, though, so... I don't remember if it's the original Ocarina of Time or Ocarina of Time 3D, but the 3 stones that you have to collect at the start of the game, the way they made them look reflective and shiny was, I think it's just a picture of the Zelda logo that, like, floats around in there at low opacity. It's something else, but I want to say it's the Zelda logo, but I think it's something else. And I think it'd be really funny if they did something like that again. Even though it's like they very clearly can do better now. Sorry, I'm getting emails. You can send electronic mail. This is it? You have one room and it's the fanciest fucking bed in the world? Until morning, please. What's up? What can old Colwick do for you? I found evidence of god worship in Pwill. He leans close. Oh yeah? Tell me then, why don't ya? There were occult instruments in the caverns below Pwill. For a moment, he merely stares past you, lost in thought. This can only mean one thing. If someone's conducting rituals around Engwyn's corpse, that means they're trying to reopen the blood contract. But buried in those clauses was a terrible cost, no less than human sacrifice. Here, take this key. It'll unlock the upper chamber in the sacred shroom to the west. There's no doubt in my mind, someone's being taken to the sacred shroom to be metabolized, as per the contract's terms. You gotta go there and save them. I will do my best. I know where this mushroom is. I've killed all the frogs there. Oh my god, please tell me it's not Lud. Is he... They're gonna kill him! They're gonna kill the little boy that I was gonna get high on mushrooms! I was gonna get him hooked early. So that, you know, for the rest of his life, he'd be dependent upon me to get him his fix. I'm a good person, by the way. I'm working for... the Empire. Still don't drop your sword, do you? Alright, and that's the frog that kills itself up there. Yep, there it goes. Love that frog. I think that's it. I guess that's why there's the big flesh room, though, is, so that it can eat people. I will say, though, I'm surprised we still haven't seen, like, an actual remake or a port for, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess over to the Switch, or the Switch 2. Because I know they're, like, on the, they're on the GameCube thing if you have the super expensive one, right? But I don't have that because that's super expensive. But I know that's something people have been wanting for a while, and I still haven't finished Twilight Princess. I still think it's stupid that you have to pay for online. Because it's like, I'm already paying for the game. You want me to pay for the ability to play the game, too? Let's keep growing. Yeah, they're eating my boy! The nauseating stench of bile engulfs the flesh chamber. Before you, a huge digestional tract pulses and throbs with corrosive acid. It would seem as though this mushroom has organs. Does it now? Does it seem? Blood rides behind the digestive membrane, clearly in agony. When he sees you, he looks shocked. You? Who did this to you? Nobody! A look of determination seizes Lud. Everybody assumes I'm just some stupid kid, the mayor's idiot son. They don't take me seriously. But now I can show I'm worth something. I can save the village all by myself. I found the old Wiccan contract rights stashed in my mother's basement. I convinced Amir to help me set it up, but it was me who whispered to Angwin and felt his reply echo through my bones. I'm getting you out of there, and I'm getting you high. Nobody lets me make my own decisions. I've been planning this for months. It's my choice. Bill is dying. Everyone says so. Since Angwin was killed, the soil's drying up. In another generation, there will be nothing left. This is the only way to save the village. Towns dry up. That's just the way it is. No, I feel... Well, no, he doesn't even care about Quill that much, right? He was talking about how he doesn't really have any friends, and he feels like an outsider because his mom is an outsider, and also the mayor. You don't even like Quill! That's easy for you to say, not being from here. Quill's the only place I've ever known. I won't survive anywhere else. Kid, you're stupid. I'm gonna charm you. I'm gonna charm you with my really low charm. Oh, God. You don't know that. The Sky Realms are full of impossible places beyond your wildest dreams. Yep. Yep. Needed 20. I have 5. I don't care about other places. I only have one home, and it's Quill. You really want to do this knowing that you'll die. I've never been so sure of anything in my life. I want to save the village. I want Quill to live on, even if I have to die. Well, you're not doing it. You slice through the membrane, and a torrent of foul-smelling acid pours forth. Blood slides out of the muck, coughing and spluttering. You had no right! The first thing I've done, truly by myself, and you ruined it. You had no right. People care about you, kid. Can't throw your life away. I thought Mother would be proud. I mean, I think maybe she would be. I think she was about ready to throw you in herself based on the mask in the basement. Okay, well, go home. I'm gonna go get a passport now. Wrong way. This way, yeah. Yeah, I could buy a passport too, but I don't know how much I trust a forgery. I don't know how good the, like, border patrol or whatever is here. Customs agents. God, I'm not fucking ready to deal with customs in a couple weeks. It's gonna be so boring. It takes forever. Airports suck. Like, I had to drive some friends to the airport the other day. I mean, to and from. And it's like, it's an hour and a half, both directions. And there's traffic, and there's so many turns and lanes, and no one knows what they're doing. No one knows how to drive. I just want to be at home eating my delicious sandwiches. Got roast beef today at the deli. I mentioned that earlier. I don't know if you were there for that. You can go to the deli and you can buy delicious meats and cheeses. And they're really good. We got Cooper's cheddar, which is a good cheese. Yeah, no, we have some homemade bread from one of my roommates. He went to visit his family, and he came back with homemade bread. And so now we have that. And it's like, okay, well, sick, we've got all this bread, but what do we do with it? And it's like, you know, sandwiches are always a good option, but we don't have any sandwich stuff. So we went to the deli, because there's a deli, like, 2 minutes away. And we got roast beef, and we got Cooper's Sharp cheddar. And I had some delicious sandwiches. I'm probably gonna have another one after this. I'm probably gonna make one. This right? This is not right. Love a baguette. Fresh baguette or like sitting around for a couple of days baguette? You do. You need to make bread. This is like, it's a requirement. One of my coworkers brought in some banana bread that she had made, and it was really good, and now it's like, I've been thinking about making banana bread. Because you can't go wrong with a good banana bread. Colwick. I saved a boy. I saved a child. Ah, welcome back. What can old Colwick do for you? I visited the sacred room and saved a boy. Was I right? Was there a sacrifice taking place? It was a boy. Colwick gasps. Oh, that foolish boy. The harvest ain't worth Angwin's blood price, ain't I always taught him that? Looks like you stopped him, newcomer. And for that, you have my sincerest thanks. It's not much, but just as I promised. Here, take this Union passport. It'll get you through the gate bridge to the south, leading to Hallowshire. Careful down there, mind. Also, are you excited for my really bad accent? Are you having a good time? Because I don't think you caught the last one where I was doing this and it was really bad. And it hurt my throat after a while. I had to stop. No, it's not good. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me it's good. I don't believe you. Be careful down there, mind. If you think Quill's harvests are bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. Hallowshire's in the midst of an awful famine, and it seems the townsfolk and our poor lot have had certain ideas in common. More cultists. Okay. No, it really started to hurt my throat. I had to stop yesterday. And it was like for the next 2 days I had a sore throat. I should probably talk to the mayor. Hey, your boy tried to kill himself. Can you be a better mom? Ah, you're back, she sighs. I suppose I have a few moments to talk. You don't have to worry about the Nautilab anymore. Oh, really? Why, this is splendid news. Please, tell me the details. Was an illusion. No, never mind. I don't actually want to, because I'm friends with the Youngins, and I need to talk to the Youngin guy. About your son. Oh, so you're the vigilante stranger who saved my son. I really cannot thank you enough. I don't know what I would have done had he... She sniffs, tears in her eyes, onions in her pocket. She's hiding them from you. I know I can be distracted sometimes, but it's only because I want Quill to be a perfect home for Lud. I suppose I took it too far, considering what he tried to do. Please, I want you to have the most valuable thing I possess. These healing herbs. Those? I picked those up off the side of the road! I can get those anywhere! There really is nothing more precious than nature's bounty. Okay. Fuck you. Oh, hi, Lud. Oh, it's you. I still can't forgive you for interrupting the digestion, but... seeing as how relieved my mother was to have me back, I suppose I wasn't as worthless as I thought. I don't know what'll happen to Quill. It makes me sad to think of it not being here in the future, but... maybe we can find somewhere else to call home. Yeah, dude, like, you guys came from a big city. Like, yeah, you were born here, but your mom is from a big city. Go to the big city and actually have friends instead of being a lonely boy who stands at the entrance to town, demanding that people tell you about mushroom tea. Which I would still give to you if you would let me. Yeah, but no, she gave me healing herbs. You can find those fucking everywhere. I haven't even needed to use them once. I haven't... no, I did do a little bit of alchemy last time. But I haven't needed to. That was just for fun. That was a bit of an exploration in, hey, I'm going to combine things. So anyway, back to Zelda. No, I'm joking. I'm done. Unless... a rotten onion time. I think I do want to support these guys. I've written the town off as a lost cause, which means I love the onions. We're in love? We're besties. I want to talk to that. Excuse me, I'm yawning. That really fancy-looking guy. Oh, I have a delusion. Uh, I will up my persona. I would like to be able to charm things more. Maybe I am. Maybe I am waiting for the next thing that reminds me of Zelda. What was your name? John? John Rotten Onion? John Birdbark? I don't recall admitting any visitors. I'm the esteemed captain of the Rotten Onion Mercenary Group, John Birdbark, and I do not remember summoning you into my bedchambers. I gave your guard the mayor's ledger. Oh, so that was you. Splendid, splendid. It'll provide ample fuel for my fireplace. Wait, you're not gonna do anything with it. Well, I spun the company some silly yarn about being able to get compensation or some such, but I really just wanted to cause that damn mayor a significant inconvenience. Oh, I wish I could see her face. How mildly annoyed she must be. I like John Onion. What kind of name is Rotten Onion, anyway? Well, a terrible one, of course. The previous name turned out to be a rather nasty slur in Slav, so we had to come up with a new one pretty quick in a tavern. I suggested the name Golden Galleon, which I thought went down rather well, but it turned out that the men had completely misheard me in the clamor of the pub. The next day, everyone was commending me on what an excellent name Rotten Onion was. And once you get an idea into these buffoons' heads, it's very hard to get it out. Sorry, I had an idea in mind for what he sounds like, and it keeps getting worse. Okay, bye, John Onion. Yes, if you would. I love you. Do you have anything else I can take? No, I've already robbed you blind. Can you teach me magic? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What the fuck is that? So the first hit was an accident, but the rest were very intentional. Oh no, I killed John Onion! A deadly thrown weapon, the shuriken is both more dangerous and more difficult to manufacture than a simple throwing knife. I'm so sorry! How many of these do I have? I have 3. Oh my god, I can't believe I killed John Onion! Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. I mean, I think we're still besties. The rest of us can still be in love. I don't think you've got your eye on me enough. You should have stopped me. I didn't know it would let me kill him. I feel bad. We're fine. First unintentional death. I can't believe I killed John Onion. I loved John Onion. We were lovers. Okay, I'll tell the mayor, I guess, that I killed John Onion. Look! Okay, I hit him the once, and he started attacking me. And I knew that it was too late at that point. I had already upset him. And I had to keep going with it. I love John Onion, but not enough to let him kill me. I'm not that kind of a person. I'm not just gonna roll over and let my lover attack me like that. You're back. I suppose I have a few moments to talk. Yes, you won't have to worry about that giant Nautilob anymore. And that is because it was an illusion, and the guy who cast it is dead. Oh my! Really? I can't believe I didn't think of that. So the town is saved. We're not going to burn alive. Hurrah! Anyway, please, take this reward along with my heartfelt thanks. You've done Quill a fine service today. What did I get? You gave me a bit of delusion? Is that it? 20 coins. Pilfered? She gave it to me! Those are my 20 coins. What else do I have to do? Whisper the Ghosts, the Quartermaster in Hallowshire. Oh, I should go... Because it's not a mech. It's an illusion. And then that... Okay, so the only thing I really have left to do here is talk to the farmer who is also worried about the Nautilorb. Which I can do real quick. I'm still so fucking sorry to John Onion. How do you come back from that? How do you come back from killing the John Onion? Rest in peace, John Onion. What the fuck? Oh, there is still the snowy place that I can explore, right? Yeah, I'll take a look over there real quick after I talk to this guy. Sorry if I'm a bit distracted, traveler. That blasted mech from the Clockwork Kingdom is still ravaging my crops. I've dealt with the Nautilorb. His eyes open wide. You have? And there was me thinking you'd be hacked into tiny pieces. He chuckles. I could have chuckled there. I could have just done that. What the fuck? So tell me, how'd you do it? I managed to disable it remotely. Taps his forehead. Ah, clever one, are we? Oh, no, he's talking about something else. He's talking about, It was like a robotic absolution priest that was mean and rude, and I killed it. Ah, clever one, are we? Well, it's not much, but I have some coins stashed away here. Please accept it, along with my heartfelt thanks. 10 coins. You are half as rich as a mayor. Because it was over here. But I didn't keep exploring over here. There was this whole area. This whole pathway. Yeah, we're playing this game. Bear, you just missed it. I accidentally killed John Onion. You just missed me kill John Onion, who I was in love with. What the fuck is that? That's cool. Oh, this is the mech the farmer wanted me to disable, and I shut it down before even knowing it was real. And this looks like ore. Is that the last one I need? Backpack. Yes! I can upgrade my sword. Yeah, his name was John Birdbark? Something like that, but, you know, leader of the Rotten Onions. And I was talking with him, and I did the job for them where I gave them the mayor's ledger, and it literally said, the Rotten Onions now see you as loved. So I was in love with all of the Rotten Onions, and I went to go talk to John Onion, my lover, and I accidentally left-clicked, and he got really mad and started trying to kill me about it, and so I had to kill John Onion. He did drop throwing stars, though. But so that's how the John Onion quest resolved. It didn't actually hurt my reputation to kill him. I'm not entirely sure they know he's dead. Anyways, I need to upgrade my sword real quick. And then I also did the cult quest, which was just a matter of, yeah, I already found the evidence of the cult stuff. It turns out that little boy, Lud, who I was gonna give mushroom tea to, was the one who was gonna sacrifice himself. So I stopped him from getting eaten by a mushroom. No, it was not supposed to end that way, absolutely not. But it's fine. Oh, you missed my Zelda rant. Do you want me to start that back up again for you now that you're here? There we go. Can I upgrade it again? I need 3 fine orb, of which I have 1. Oh, you don't want to hear me talk about Zelda for hours? It's true. I am always looking for an opportunity to talk more. Oh, it's nice to have an actual sword. No! No! Stop! I keep drinking potions. I think that's all the quests in this area done, so I can move on to Hallowshire now, because I have the passport. I have a real passport. And it's not fake. I'm gonna pretend I know what that means. Good joke. I haven't actually spoken to you yet. Greetings. The bridge is closed unless you're the bearer of a genuine apostatic Union passport. So if you've not got one, get lost. I have one, and it's real. Feels look good. Not seeing any signs of magical forgery. Yep. Looks like you can pass. And there we go. New area. This looks fun. I'm going in here. What did I get? What's my prize? 1 coin! That was worth it! Oh. That's cool. I like that. I still don't have a bow. I need to get better at the parry timings. It's been like 4, 5 days, and I've forgotten them. Look! Look, I'm a territorial bitch. We know this. I'm possessive. If there's gonna be another moth in the fields, I'm gonna kill it. There's a lot of monsters around here. I don't think Hallowshire is doing too good. Town. Well, I'm going this way. Lockpick. 3 lockpick. There's a lot of locked doors here. Trap. Another trap. There's a lot of traps? Hello? How? Oh, this is the delusion I saw. Mind. And scry shroom tea. What happens if I drink it? I haven't had any yet. I'm feeling tipsy. What does that give me? Where do I see my status effects? Drunk and lore buff. Okay. Huh. And no moth goes unpunished. What can you shoot energy balls? Shoot energy balls? All I have is ice spike or whatever that is. How do you have a sword? And oh, you're green. I get it. Oh, you're big! You're like big and strong. Do you drop like special green things? No, that's silver. Activate the elevator. Okay, no, I didn't want to be in it. I just wanted to turn it on. We can go back now. Thank you. Oh, this is gonna be ones that cost a lot. Let me in? I'm really good at this. Thank you. Oh, and there's like a secret door here, too. I'm getting all these treasures, and aside from selling them, what do I do with them? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that loading zone. Where? This is how I get to the wizard town! You look like John Onion. The youth is fumbling with a teacup, a spoon, and an assortment of other objects, which all appear to be floating. Goddamn wizards wouldn't know a good spell if it... Huh? The objects clatter to the floor. Are you trying to get into the academy too? I wouldn't bother. You could enchant a silk slug to shit gold and they'd still ignore you. They won't let you in without a recommendation. Why are you playing with all that stuff? Why, these are demonstrations of my most sophisticated cipher spells. See this spoon? He shoves the spoon into your hand. It is damp, sodden. Wait, that's not what he's saying. That's what I'm saying. It's damp. I've created a spell to make any object sweat. Incredible, no? The applications are limitless. What do you do with the sweaty spoon? Well, that just says more about your lack of imagination than anything else, but that's just one of my spells. See this teacup? Put it to your ear and you'll hear a man crying. That's a real man, though I have no idea where he is. Oh, and this hammer? It's the safest hammer in the world, as it can't actually hit anything. He continues like this for some time. Eventually, you seize a chance to interrupt his monologue. You are busy. I will kill you. But it was a close thing. The enchanted mask is deathly still, but its stoic eyes track you as you approach. The Erudite Academy is closed to all but a chosen few. Present your recommendation, or leave. I have one. For map stuff. The mask is silent a long while. Just as you are about to say something, it responds. Recommendation accepted. You may enter. I'm going to Wizard Town! I can get a really nice look at everything from up here. Is that Hallowshire there? It's further away than I was expecting. What the fuck is that? Where the fuck did I respawn? Oh, I'm back here. Why did it let me just walk off the edge? For half a second, the elevator had started just, like, going down. But no, I just decided I didn't need the elevator anymore. I saw that guy with his sweaty spoons. I was like, oh, I bet I could do magic too. Watch this. Let me fly to Wizard Academy. Wizard 101, idiots. It's a video game. What the fuck is this? Hello? Hi? That? Yeah, no. That was enough magic for me. I don't need any more ever. Oh, this elevator's gonna take so long. Oh my god. Where was that big thing I was looking at? It looked like a giant nautilus. Or something. No, that's a dragon. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, you can just... So right there, that doesn't have collision. Yeah, look at that thing. Like a big crab. Look, I'm not gonna fall off again. I just had to make sure. I just had to see why I fell in the first place. You really can get a good view from up here, though. An interesting landmark. Don't mind if I do. There we go. Landmarked. Why would they have lockpicks in Wizard World? Oh, you have gained access to the Erudite Academy, a traveling bastion of scholarly pursuits. Now, what secrets are hidden in the most acclaimed institution of the Apostatic Union? Ah, a beautiful mushroom courtyard. I thought it was like this place specifically was known for its mushrooms. Why are there mushrooms up here? See, here's the thing with shitty wizards. They never expect you to just lock a fucking door. Aren't you one of us? The Inquisition agent looks you up and down with a sneer. New face, you're not another one of those sniveling scholars, are you? The place fills me with disgust. A bunch of egotistical idiots playing with powers they fail to understand or control. But lately, I've caught wind of something that can finally be their undoing. This place harbors a dark secret, and one I intend to uncover. Why do you hate the Academy? Wizards are cool. Wizards are fun. Do you know what cipher magic is? It's the act of altering the very language of the universe. Yes, it can prove useful in certain situations, but if misused, it has the potential to destroy the fucking world. Again. If you ask me, the fact that we let this gross abuse of reality take place in the Union's universities is bad enough. But at least the Inquisition can keep those fools in line, but this place? The Council in Riova has waived all but the most severe restrictions on the Erudite Academy's research. Forget the Wiccans. This damn place is the greatest threat to the Apostatic Union we face. So what are you looking for? I've been looking for dirt on this place for months. The Academy plays with fire. It flouts the Union regulations at every turn, though the Council, in their ineptitude, always turns a blind eye. But recently, my equipment detected something, a Class D god entity. Only a faint signal, so my superiors put it down to faulty equipment. But if it is true, god worship is a serious felony. The Council would have to act. If they're really harboring some sort of minor god, it would be well hidden. I could really use the help of an outsider like yourself. I'll keep an eye out. You are truly a credit to the Apostatic Union. Please, return to me if you find anything of interest. The one advantage we have is that most of these blundering old fools don't seem to like each other very much. I've not had much luck in talking to them. They seem to hate me just as much as I hate them, but ask around and you might be able to glean something I've missed. Yeah, everywhere has had a dark secret. But also, we have a dark secret. I am keeping a god locked up in the basement, too. Like, I don't really have any ground to stand on. Like, that my god is cool. Ah, good night. But yeah, it's probably, like, late as fuck for you. It's... yeah, late as fuck. I will. I'm gonna steal wizard spells. There are no wizard spells in here. You just have a picture of a beautiful face. I'm gonna be honest, Wizard Town kinda sucks. It's so empty. Oh no, this is more like it. Still need more fine ore. And regular ore. And I still don't know what the sewing does. Can I go in there? This contraption requires a key. Can I steal a key? No? Okay, well this is just back here. The man mumbles to himself as he grinds a mortar and pestle. He seems oblivious to your presence until he mutters, "I'll just be a moment, young'un." He stares at the concoction of herbs, frowning. Suddenly, he hawks a gob of phlegm and spits it into the bowl, grinds, and sets it aside, seemingly satisfied. Now then, I'm Don Gee, prime alchemist of this old academy. What can I do for you? I want to learn alchemy. Better than most, I'd wager. With alchemical equipment, you can combine ingredients to make new concoctions. Feel free to use the equipment in my study. Now, the Academy has been floating over these Oniric Isles for about a year now, and I've gotten a flavor for the herbs that grow here. Brew 2 eyes of Pygoth for a potent health potion. Just the same, Paradoxicus revitalizes mana, and Jitter Seed will restore stamina. But there are plenty more potent combinations, mark my words. Yeah, no, the wizards are fucking gross in this. But also, I think everything's kind of gross and very visceral, and I think that's sort of the point, and I think that's cool. Except for the spoon that sweats. Like, the teacup that lets you listen to one specific man cry forever, that's really cool. That's really funny. I don't like the idea of a spoon that sweats. Can you combine ingredients other than herbs? Yes, you can. When an alchemical experiment fails to produce something useful, you'll often get a type of alcoholic spirit. Mix these with herbs and you can make all sorts of beverages. They'll get you right plastered, too. The ancient alchemists write of refining base metals into gold, but the art has been lost forever, erased from existence itself. Such powers were deemed too dangerous and unstable. By God, what if you put more gold into the economy? It's not as though society has collapsed several times. One probably in recent memory, when the Earth stopped being Earth. And now it's floating islands. Do you remember that? No, you don't, because you're, like, an idiot and not a wizard. You're stupid. That's what he's saying to me. That's what he wants me to think. Are there any rarer herbs? He betrays a sly grin. Ah, well, that depends on who's asking. The damned Inquisition have banned the use of some of the most potent alchemical herbs, to the chagrin of those who know better. I don't know how to pronounce that word. You have to take my word at it that that's what it is. I promise. I'm nice. I'm literally nice. He leans closer. But to those who know where to look, you can still find Death's Veil around these parts. It's a shroom that grows from the cursed remains of a corpse. Macabre stuff, but extremely useful. Combine it with an Eye of Pygoth for an elixir of restoration. You could be on death's door, but one of those would fix you right up. I do have one of those, but I'm hesitating to use it. Because what if it's cool? What if it's, like, really cool? Is it possible to make poison? Yes, I know this because I have some already. I didn't make it, though. Of course, mix an Eye of Pygoth jitter seed. The latter reverses the healing effects of the former, making a concoction that'll eat through skin. Put your weapons with that, your enemies will be sorry. Oh! So jitter seed reverses effects. What if I do a jitter seed and the rare thing? Hang on, I have to make potions. I have to make potions. Let's fail. Jitter seed. That's just another elixir of regen. Throwing knife. Oh. Okay. Wait. I have to try. I've combined two knives to make a beautiful alcohol. Why does that work? Why does it let me do that? What if I combine two glorious treasures? An exceptional spirit. That's good. How did I make bombs again? I don't remember. I'm combining silk and spirit. So this just turns weak spirit into weak spirit. Silk and Eye of Pygoth. That's more alcohol. Okay. I've had my revelations. How did you become the Prime Alchemist? He's silent for a moment, looking past you in contemplation. I come from Lundel, a beautiful and wild place where the wind and rain will shape a man. My father was the court alchemist for the king. He worked with the Wiccans and the local gods to ensure the prosperity of the realm. It was a noble position, and one I inherited on my 22nd year. Dude, just say 22nd. What are you, French? I can't do a French accent. You're not getting that. He sighs. But my tenure was cut short by the God War. Lundil fell into civil war, and my liege was slain. The Wiccans became traitors. My gods became outcasts. I fled to this academy, and good thing I did. My past allegiances would have seen me hung by this newfangled union, were it not for the protection of this place. I warrant there are still some who would wish that faith upon me, even now. Unsavory happenings. It sounds like he's kind of involved in them, if anything, because the Apostatic Union don't care for him too much, and I don't think I would care for him too much neither if I was the Apostatic Union, which I unfortunately am. But he did teach me how to make alcohol, so he's kind of cool. Well, if there's any wrongdoing, it'll be that blasted engineer up above me. I can always hear her banging and clattering. Tell me, what can possibly be so important as to warrant so much damn noise? Goodbye. Move my microphone out of my face a little. I like to be able to breathe. The woman tinkers with a small crystal, brows furrowed. She taps at it with a stylus before it seethes with magical energy and she drops it, cursing. Damn it, you broke my concentration. It'll take hours to recalibrate that. She glares at you for a moment. But seeing as you're here, you might as well make yourself useful. I'm Natalia, chief engineer here. Now tell me, how would you like to travel anywhere? Instantly. I'm not! You're mean to me! I can't move! I'm locked in! This is just what I have to do now. This wasn't a choice. I can't look up. It won't let me. A lot of options. Instantaneous travel does sign up good, though. That's the spirit. You see this big chamber here? I had it brought up from the islands below. It's a portal chamber. It's tech from this academy, but it's actually pretty old. The Erudite Academy moves around a lot, and it seems one of my predecessors tried to set up a portal network on these very islands a long time ago. It looks like they never got it working, but I think I've found the missing link. I've calibrated a crystal to act as a key. Sorts. It should activate the portals and allow for safe travel, but I just need someone to test it out. Oh, I'm in. I'm fucking in. See, that's what I wanted to hear. See this crystal key? She reveals a glimmering device, a marriage of clockwork and crystal, and hands it to you. It will allow you to activate the portal chambers. Once activated, you can teleport to any of the other portals you found. I do remember seeing at least one of these somewhere. I don't remember where, but I do remember it, which is good. The only trouble is that I've only found one, but the Academy record states that there should be many more scattered around the island. You don't need to find them all. If you can link this one to a portal chamber in the Endless Realm, and another in the Clockwork Kingdom, I'll reward your efforts. How did you end up at the Academy? What, I don't look like I belong here? She smirks. Well, you're not exactly the first to think that. I grew up in the slums of Slev, scraping a living through unsavory means. I always had a knack for ciphertech, and by the time I was a teenager, I was making bombs and traps for a local gang. Was that the Rotten Onions back when they were called a slur? In Slev? And also before I killed John Onion? Were you their bomb maker? Well, one day we pulled a heist on a wizard, all went tits up, and the gang scarpered. Scampered? Scarpered? You can see some of her. But the wizard caught me. He threw me in his cart. I could have sworn he was going to take me to the Inquisition, have me hung. But he took me here. Took a bit of getting used to, got into some scrapes, nearly been thrown out a bunch of times, but they stuck with me, and now it's home. What's with all the crystals? The Academy has been tinkering with crystals for as long as anyone can remember. They're technically called epoch crystals. You find them in the earth. They're especially useful for teleportation, levitation, anything that's too powerful for a normal spell. So what are they? They form in the earth over hundreds of years. They're actually what makes these islands levitate. Naturally occurring epoch crystals are embedded deep in the rock. They form where there's been large human societies, or that's the theory. Think of them like a sort of societal residue. All those hopes, dreams, fears, emotions, some trace of them gets left behind in the crystal. Anyway, they can be a conduit for cipher magic. Whatever goes on in a spellcaster's mind when they weave a spell, that can be reflected 100-fold by an epoch crystal. They amplify magic. What can you tell me about portals? Portals are tricky. They're not outright banned by the Union, but the Inquisition keeps a close eye on them, after all. If you open a portal to the ocean, or inside a neuron star... The fuck is a neuron star? That sounds cool! You're gonna be pretty fucked. Not to mention, most portal spells are unstable, often dangerous. If you ask a merchant captain whether she'd rather ferry her goods by airship or a portal, she'll say airship every time. But we're trying to change that. We know the ancient Ambarians could teleport goods and people safely all around their empire, so it's possible. We just need to refine the cipher, stabilize the magic. We'll get there. I think I get it. Is there anything else you want to ask? Have you witnessed anything strange or forbidden? If anyone's suspicious, it's that Don Gee downstairs. He's an old Wiccan loyalist, you know. How he managed to escape the post-war purges, I don't know. I bet you'll find him muttering to the old gods in his sleep. Yeah, that was a guess I had earlier, but... I don't know, he taught me how to make poisons, and that's pretty cool. I'm stealing your ship, by the way. It's mine now. And I should probably... equip those. I don't actually know how much damage those do compared to everything else. Can I get in there? Oh, I totally fucking can. Oh, another one of these. Deaths fail. Glorious treasure. Now. What do I do now? Well, I could spend my delusions. Wait. I have 2 spells. Okay. There. I can teleport. Oh, I have to take the fucking elevator again. Nice to have 2 spells, though. I guess I might as well put that one in. Even though I don't use it. Okay. Then it was... No, it was this way. Past here. Because I imagine there's, like, beasties of some sort over that way that I would have had to fight. Yeah, I realized. These are trees. That's not mushroom. These are, like, actual trees. Okay, well, back to Wizard World. Oh, the fucking elevator! I'll explore a little while the elevator's coming down. I can turn moths into lockpicks. One of my many skills and abilities. Interesting landmark? Does it? Is it? I mean, I'll take it. What is hollowed out tree? Okay, I guess I'll go hang out in the hollowed out tree. Most of the trees here have been hollow, I will say. Like, I don't think this is particularly special. This is kind of like how most trees have been going. Art on the other side. Well, get me on the other side. What the fuck? The creature looks at you from sunken eyes. It shifts behind its massive jaw. It appears physically incapable of lifting its head. Be still, human. Only those who embrace their wretchedness may claim their second self. I've embraced my wretchedness. 50! Who are you? I am one of the last of my kind. Most of us were killed long ago, and those of us that survived are forever cursed. As you can see, I possess no grace. Were I to stand straight, my neck would snap. Moving even small distances is difficult. But still, I breathe, and that is enough. I have found peace in this forest, and the goblins protect me. Bye. Huh. 50 charm is insane. More Paradoxicus. Oh, he's not okay. Alright, back to Wizard World. Fuck is that? I would like to know. What is that? Do I have, like, binoculars or anything? Can I zoom in? Okay, so I did the house down there and I got the secret, which I don't remember what it was. This is nothing. Okay, well, clearly I have to go to the wizard tower. It's like step one of wizard school. Figure out the wizard tower. Dude, this sucks. What the fuck? Oh. See, can I just use this? Can I just pop my eye right on there and take a look-see and take a peek about? Whatever the fuck that thing is? Hello? The old man is hunched in his chair, wheezing heavily. Each breath reverberates like a broken machine. Suddenly, it stops altogether. You wait a moment, then another. Jerome, head aetherist. Aetherist. Like Minecraft. He lurches awake, eyes peering from a mound of wrinkles. What's the whole integrity? Are we out of orbit? No, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt badly. I'm not doing that. I think the whole integrity is fine. He stills for a moment, blinking. Apologies. I thought I was back in the cosmos for a moment there. I'm Jerome Verrier, the head aetherist of this place. Pleased to meet you. So, you want to go into the cosmos, or what? Absolutely! Anthology is the study of the aether. It is a noble art, one of the oldest. We track the neuron stars. See, neuron stars again. What is that? At first I thought maybe it was like a typo for neutron. But no, this is twice now. Behold the beauty of the infinite cosmos and even travel there ourselves. But this newfangled union would rather throw a coin at more rudimentary magic. Cipher spells that help trade, war, expansion, and the youth of today have their eyes on their purses, not their stars. What can you tell me about the cosmos? As you leave the planet's atmosphere, you see it. The neural network. The cosmos. Dude, they put AI in space. Fuck. It's no longer the last place to be corrupted by capitalism. On this planet, we have hundreds of neuron stars, as you know. The one here orbits these islands every 12 hours and glows red. Oh, that's the sun! The weird sun! It's a neuron star. Others glow blue, yellow, purple, of varying sizes and orbital trajectories all over the globe. And they're all connected by synapses. But those synapses also stretch out to the neural network, to the cosmos. And when you see it, there aren't just hundreds of neuron stars. No, they'll fill your vision. They never end. We have, with magical means, peered inside the fabric of our very skulls. Our minds look just like the cosmos. An uncanny reflection. We've been debating what this means for hundreds of years, but truly, your guess is as good as mine. How long have you been an atheist? He chuckles. Now that's a question. Before the God War, before the forming of the Apostatic Union itself, I was an atheist in Bion. I was captain of my first cosmos vessels before I was 20, would you believe? It's a dangerous business visiting the cosmos. The air is very thin. Cipher seals need to keep the ship together and prevent leaks. Complex magics recycle the air. One faulty spell, one flaw in the cipher, and your whole crew could die. Damn, that's fucked up. Who could have seen that coming? But oh, the beauty, the majesty. Sorry, it's hurting my voice again. To be out there, witnessing the throb and pulse of the neural network firsthand, there's nothing like it. Thanks for the information. Have you seen any signs of corruption in the Academy? Corruption? That Giovanni Borri is as corrupt as they come. He has friends in powerful places, which is the only reason he's here. They made him chief cartographer, but the young idiot wouldn't know a map if he was looking right at one. He'd probably wipe his ass with it. And now he sent all our junior scholars out on some fool's errand. We're spinning! Why are we spinning? It's fine. Bye. Can we not spin next time? That was scary. Okay, this building has an entrance here. What? This means something, but I don't know what. And this means money and blue. Another one of these masks? My lore skill is too low. Do I have any delusions? No. What does it need to be? Can I supplement it with mushrooms? No, it's still too low. Huh. That's probably where I need to go to find out what sort of god worship is going on. Save my game. What? A Foolhardy Voyage by Stultus Navigatio, 1426. That was 600 years ago! As I write this account, my quill wavers in my hand. I can see the skin peeling and flaking from my fingers, blood and pus seeping from the cracks. Before the sepsis sets in, I hope to recount my fateful voyage to the Emberian city of Nodlum. It was my final voyage, and these will be my final words. The expedition was funded by the Erudite Academy. They had us sign numerous documents and waivers, no doubt written for the safety of some Riovan legal office, clearing them of any accountability. I was not perturbed. I thought our success was assured. The vessel we traveled in was outfitted with the latest in cipher technology. We had hired an... I thought that said atheist. We hired an atheist who didn't believe in the gods from the God War. And that was weird, since they're, like, real. And they killed a lot of us and caused a lot of problems. But I mean, I guess that's cool for them. You know, it was nice to have a unique perspective on board the ship. We had hired an aetherist who hermetically sealed the thing with numerous cipher wards and provided us with the finely crafted garments that allows one to survive in the outer reaches of the cosmos. But when I asked the aetherist to accompany us, for a healthy salary no less, he replied, "The Underlands. Nay, I've flown into the cosmos on 6 occasions and stared into its inky blackness. I've delved into the dread depths of I've delved into the dread depths of Slev's poison lake and escaped unscathed. Escaped unscathed. That's a weird, like, that doesn't roll off the tongue easy. I have been to unspeakable places. I'm feeling sober. I feel normal. But the Underlands, I will not go there." We anchored our galleon in the southernmost skies of the Apostatic Union, close to the near-lawless archipelago of the Oniric Isles. The galleon's captain was wary of pirates, but I insisted we would be back before the nearby Neuron star withdrew its reddish glare. Our shuttle detached itself from the galleon, shaking as we made our descent through the clouds. My crew sat uneasy as the light faded. In the 400 years since the world rend, we have visited the world's surface and few have visited the world's surface and lived to recount it. But our landing was uneventful enough. We opened the hatch to find the glistening bones of a city stretching toward the sky. Huge metal structures arched overhead, supported by girders of an impossible scale that no living blacksmith could reproduce. We set to work examining the ruins. Legend describes how the Emberians wrote nothing with ink. They stored their knowledge in vast networks of cipher, accessible to any citizen, so that each and every person was as learned as a great scholar or polymath. Lamentably, this proved to be true, for we could find no book, no page, no scrap of writing to shed light on the mystery of their culture. Is this going to be a thing where it's like the Emberian Empire was just like modern-day Earth, and this is like a post-magic apocalypse type thing? I've played several games like that recently. What was one? Lunacid is really fucking good, and I might do the prequel at some point. I know there's also going to be DLC. I'd absolutely stream that. Really good game, really fun. It's a lot like this, but closer in line with Kingsfield as opposed to like the Elder Scrolls series. Which I think there should be more Kingsfield games. I love the whole like exploration aspect of it. Really good. What we found were towering halls once used for some inscrutable bureaucratic purpose, but which now lay overtaken by fungi. We saw evidence of the rail ships that hauled cargo of unimaginable weight, and the great portal relays that are said to have connected every corner of the world. No, we don't have portals. Maybe it's not. We don't have that. Like, if I could just take a portal, I'd do it. I have to deal with the fucking airport in 2 weeks, and I'm not ready. I hate airports. We stared, bewildered, through the eye goggles of our protective hoods. My faith in the wonders of aetherist technology was well founded. The accursed Earth could not affect us with its taint. So long as our suits remained intact, we were safe, but there's just one factor I had not accounted for. The scream echoed through the halls. We spun around to see one of our crew collapsed on the floor, blood gurgling from his suit. As we made our way to investigate, I caught something in my periphery. Too quick to see, and I turned to see another of us standing plainly with no head upon her shoulders. She crumpled into the darkness without a sound, so we ran. The suits were cumbersome and the air thick with spores. I cannot say how the other crew met their fate. I heard cries, but I did not falter in my flight. In my arrogance, I had assumed tales of monsters were but fictions of dying men, or what could survive down here in this wasteland. But as I neared the shuttle, exhausted and terrified, one of the creatures appeared plainly before me. I heard tales of ghosts, but this was not one. It was a shadow incarnate, a swirling, amorphous presence. A spectral arm emerged from that dread mass, which became a scythe as it swung toward me. I ducked and sprinted to the shuttle, narrowly escaping its ephemeral blade. As I closed the shuttle's hatch, I could see the creature in chase, and I swear I saw a face there, staring at me not with rage or malice, but with a terrible sadness in its eyes. When I returned to the safety of the Sky Realms, it became clear that the creature had torn a large gash in my protective suit. Over the coming days, I became wrapped with terrible agony as my skin blackened and split. I exist now, a week since our voyage, in a state of prolonged decay, my consciousness being the last remnant of humanity in this revolting husk of a body. It will not be long before I succumb fully to the Death Veil curse. Let this be a warning to those who wish to follow in my footsteps. The Emberian civilization, which ruled every corner of the world some 400 years ago, is forever lost, and to go in search of its secrets is to meet a terrible fate. I want to go down there. Ah, secrets. My lore is still too low. Wait, this is just the wizard tower again. God damn it. All buildings is the same. Whoa! Nothing seems to happen. That's cool. Who are you? Giovanni, Chief Cartographer. Okay, we've heard this. We've heard of you. Excuse me. As you approach, the man's face contorts into a ghoulish expression. Really, this is what passes for a scholar these days. Please, refrain from getting your muddy footwear on the flooring. He turns away and sighs. Well, seeing as you're here, perhaps you may be of some use. Back in Vena, I had 12 servants. In this damnable place, nary a soul will lift a finger to help. Perhaps you're different, I am Giovanni Bori, of the Bori family. I'm destined for great things. Father says so. But for now, I'm merely the chief cartographer of this wretched place. Yeah, I have noticed there's not a whole lot of different models. What? Oh, that's a fun noise. It won't let me scroll, but it makes the scrolling noise really quickly. That's good. I like that. What does the academy do with cartography? I mean, I can answer that myself. It's a flying fucking academy. You need a navigator. Traditionally, not much, but it's a rather menial task for Navy vessels and merchant mapmakers. But the trouble with living on floating bits of rock is they have a habit of moving around, and old maps become useless. So, the academy is working on a more inventive solution. Oh! Oh! I know this! I know this! I have maps for you! I get it! Good to hear it. Have you witnessed anything strange or forbidden lately? What's this? A sudden interest in the integrity of our establishment? If I didn't know better, I'd say that Inquisition agent has you under her thumb. He flashes a smile. No matter. Between you and me, my allegiance lies more with the Council and their Inquisition than most of the dusty old codgers in this place. I'm sure they're flouting Union regulations left and right. I'd check that Aetherist fool up in the tower. He's always prattling on about the importance of the cosmos and how he flew out into the night sky before most of us were even birthed. If anyone's a rule breaker, it's him. Anything? No, okay. I'm seeing a sense of, like, everyone here has their, like, mortal enemy that they hate. Did I read this book yet? I did not. That's another book to read. I'll talk to you later. Oh, you're one of the Endless guys. The Hidden Truth of Cipher by Anonymous. How long is this? That's not too long. I can read that. The art of cipher magic is practiced in every corner of the Apostatic Union, based on the learnings of its universities. Yet there is a paradox at the very heart of their scripture. To speak openly about it will see the full wrath of the Inquisition fall upon one's liberty, and so, for fear of rotting in some dark cell, I must hide the authorship of this treatise. Treaty? Treaty? Treasy. My treasy! I'm gonna assume that's a real word. I don't think it is, though. But let it be known, I am a scholar of some renown. It is entirely true that there is a hidden language to the cosmos, a series of symbols that comprise an incomplete alphabet known as cipher. Individually, these symbols are meaningless, but when strung together into lines, they can have profound effects. This is the basis of all magic. Oh yeah, no, he absolutely does not get invited to parties. God, I keep like inserting words into the things I'm reading, and it's like there's not words there. But my brain thinks there should be other extra words that would make it sound more like what I would say when I am talking. While human scribes must painstakingly etch out each symbol, their pens heavy with the import of the task. The gods' very thoughts are written cipher, and magic comes to them easily. Nonetheless, the gods are still bound to the rules of cipher. This was the philosophical justification for the God War, the renunciation of Wiccan control, and the forming of the apostatic union. For if humans and gods draw from the same power, the argument went, then why must we submit ourselves to a divine hierarchy? Indeed, the first Union polymath theorized that cipher itself was created by humanity, that in the cave-dwelling days of prehistory, humans discovered a power in themselves and built a language around this power that etched itself upon the cosmos. As human superstition led them to pray to divine beings of their imagination, such beings were made manifest from that belief. Such is the reasoning that lies at the very heart, fuck you, me, fuck me, that man predated cipher, and to defy this supposed truth is to commit an act of treason in the Union. But in the past few decades, scholars have made incredible advances in cipher research. We can study the cosmos with a precision not enjoyed since before the world rend. And what have we discovered? That there are certainly rules written into the fabric of existence. A sentence, theoretically but very likely to exist, threads itself through this world and every world. This sentence explains the limitations of our spells, why we cannot reverse the flow of time, why we cannot resurrect the long dead. But most importantly of all, it was written long before humans existed, and it is written in cipher. By whom? We cannot say, and likely never will, because the Inquisition has taken every possible step to repress this research. I've witnessed my contemporaries disappear, others threatened into silence. I have watched entire library wings burned to the ground, but it is imperative that we spread the truth. An ideology founded upon a lie is rotten to the core. If you're keeping books like this, I might be thinking you're the one who's going against the Union. The woman's flesh hangs loosely from her bones. Ruptures in the skin reveal muscle, sinew, and patches of exposed bone. She glances at you with cloudy eyes. You know it's rude to stare, mortal. My name is Glemm, the chief historian of this academy. You don't seem like the other scholars. Yeah, because she's an Endless. I already know this. We've met several Endless. We've talked about the Endless before. We don't have to do this again. Your skills of deduction are quite exemplary, mortal. I am an Endless, and so, quite unlike the rest of this bunch, I look like a rotting corpse. But I've also been here the longest. In fact, I've been at the Academy since before any of these scholars were even born. How'd you end up here? I left my homeland over 2 centuries ago. Back then, my kind indulged their insatiable hunger by waging constant war on the living, the Cadaver Crusades. It was repulsive, and so I left. I wandered for a long time, half-starved, before the Erudite Academy found me. I think they brought me in more as a research specimen, but it soon became apparent that I was a brighter spark than most of them. I became a historian, on account of me being older than most of their books. Sooner or later, all my supervisors died, and so here I am, chief historian. And the other scholars accept you. It varies. Many in the Apostatic Union think us Endless should be burned at the stake, but here at the Academy, your kind seem to be more accepting. Although that buffoon Giovanni clearly wants me thrown out with the outhouse slop. When I first came here, I hid my flesh in silk and bandages to hide my shame, but over the years I ceased to care. If people want to gawp, let them gawp. Thank you for indulging my curiosity. That's quite alright, mortal. Most of your kind just scarper. Scarper, again, that's a word we've seen twice now. And I think scamper is better. Because it's like, what if you were a little critter? Think I'm infectious or something. Can I ask about history? Of course, mortal. I've read every book in this place, and let me tell you, most of them are wrong. I should know, being older than the world rent. Oh. Tell me about the distant past. Well, that is quite a question. I'll try to be brief. For most of human history, civilization thrived far below, on the world's surface. Feudal kingdoms flourished under the patronage of powerful gods, and the Wiccans mediated between mortals and the divine. Is it? Oh, I knew this was a British game. No, a lot of the characters do have, like, a lot of British lingo and whatnot. I figured as much. I have to quit now. I'm American. I have to stand for, no, I can't do the patriotic American bit. I can't do that. Anyway, but advances in magic and technology led to the rise of the Iberian Empire. Huge cities spread across the world, linked by unfathomable spells, and the Wiccans fled to the Sky Realms. But then, of course, we had the World Rend, 400 years ago. We cannot say exactly what the World Rend was, only that it destroyed the world's surface and forced humans to flee to these Sky Realms. Yeah, so I think Scamper would be better. Believe it or not, I was alive during the World Rend. I remember an intense flash of burning heat and a terrible sound like 1,000 screams. Our island crashed into another during the commotion. I've known nothing like it. What about the Academy? The Erudite Academy is over 200 years old. Unlike the other universities in the Apostatic Union, it is not tied to a single state. It exists independently. For much of its history, it was a fringe establishment, refusing to align with gods or Wiccan covens. In fact, many of the treatises and polemics that laid the ground for the God War originated from this very establishment. I'm learning all sorts of words today. This is just like school. And so it should come as no surprise that since its inception, the Union has favored the Erudite Academy with high-profile commissions and secretive projects. As you can see, the Academy exists on a flying island. It moves between territories to where it is needed most. We have been stationed on these Anuric Isles for about a year now. Yeah, your map guy on the ground mentioned that, back when I was learning maps. Well, that's all I wanted to know, really. Have you heard of anything untoward? Oh, this place has secrets, that's for sure. There's a chamber underneath this building, accessible from the garden outside. I've seen someone entering in the dead of night. There's no doorway, though I've seen a number of suspicious candlesticks around the academy. Mortal wizards do love to hide their dirty little secrets with enchanted candles. Yeah, oh, what's my status effect? What's wrong with me? I'm tired! Where's my yellow? What was that fucking noise? Hang on, I got a noise. He was a DM. Just the thought? Huh? Oh, right. Thinking about this guy. So, hidden candlesticks out here? Look, that's things I would say. Did it say how much my lore skill needs to be for that? Okay, I guess Wizard Quest is on hold then. I don't know. Here, one sec. Also, I need to answer this DM before I forget. Right. I've sent messages. Is that everything then? Aside from Secret World? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something I probably shouldn't try. Was there a save? There was a save point here, right? Yes. Although it won't matter, because I'll just respawn. But I've had a thought that I'd like to test. I can jump at the right time! Shit. I was kind of hoping there would be collision there. Okay. I'm back. That's fine. No! My yellow! I didn't want to drink that! That's the one I wanted. Okay, that's enough of Wizard Quest then. Wizard Quest done. Am I still tired? Or did dying fix that? Dying fixed that. I should probably make my way to Hallowshire. Hallow Town, whatever they're calling it. Now I can unlock the other end of the teleport portal in the smuggling place. No, yeah. Like, some big brawler, a mercenary, who's, like, very clearly a criminal, moaning about being tired. There is a strange growth on this tree. Oh, you're green still! I forgot about you. Oh. And now I'm bleeding. That's bad. Less than ideal. Look, if I was a mercenary, I would not be a good one. I think this is like something we can well establish. I get sidetracked too often. I like to admire the sights. I'm a sightseer at heart. What the fuck is that? What is that? I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. There we go. Okay. Where does this go? Hallowshire fields used to be sown with Wiccan seed. For their deities, though diminished, could ensure a good harvest. The god contracts were modest, the blood price was equitable. Of course, the Epistatic Union sniffed it out eventually. They sent over that polymath and her retinue to stamp out any smoldering divinity, and now the common folk starve, their fields barren and desolate. The Union claims it's in the name of reason and progress. I admit, those old Wiccan contracts can be deceitful. Many don't realize the weight of their signature until the curse sets in. But the Union would smother the Sky Realms in a tangle of bureaucracy until we worship naught but deadlines and shipping manifests. Their only saving grace is their honesty, for at least the people know they're being trampled upon. What about you, stranger? Would you rather be enveloped in a sweetened lie, blissful in your ignorance, or would you choose the bitter truth? Dude, we're all dread delusion! She smiles. My mother once told me there are as many worlds as people in it. I think she would have liked you, stranger. Yeah, it does kind of depend on the lie. Like, what if it was a really cool lie? Where is this? I mean, I was looking for somewhere new to explore. I guess this'll do it. I like the 6 skull with the... Oh, I thought that was a telescope. It's a big spear. Signs! I can read! Hallowtown? The Wobbly Noggin? Ye old pub! Serving ale and providing bed and board? The Endless Realm. I do actually need to go to the Endless Realm for, teleport purposes. What the fuck are you? I'm getting distracted. That looks like the stuff that the god I have in the basement does. Let me in here. You're a wizard! I'm unlocking your magic! Open your secret doors! Okay, now I can talk to you. Did you see the huge statue outside? It's an ancient Wiccan artifact. It was built long ago before the world rend, back when only mad occultists dared set foot in the Sky Realms. They may have been erected to mark important ritual sites. Wiccan ritual sites, even, if I can remember to read the words that I see. That is only a theory. A Wiccan theory. Wiccans often disguise the truth of things with powerful magic, so it's incredibly hard to tell for sure. And final candle. Ah! Free level up. And a red key. Unlocks the dilapidated manor at the something. I put it away. Great castle in Hallowshire. Okay. Cool key. That's Hallowshire, right? Yeah, okay. That's where I'm supposed to be going. Is that the manor, or is that my fun mansion place where I live? And that's the Neuron Star. Cool. What is that? Is that another map guy? What is that up there? I'm gonna get so lost. An interesting landmark. Why, I agree. What have I marked? The cartographer tent. You better have better hygiene than the other guy I met. But most wizards I've noticed do not. The scholar seems to be absorbed with their looking glass. They peer through, scribble something in their notebook, then peer again. They do not look at you. A traveler, hmm? Apologies, I'm on academy business, and this map won't make itself. I've got cipher charts to hand in. Excellent, yes, these will do nicely. The detail here is impressive for one of your limited experience. Please, take this in recompense. About the cipher charts I'm making. Yeah, no, I know that. Okay. Yeah, I know this, Can I ask you some questions? Wait, are you the same guy? You just moved. You're just over here now. Okay. Good view from up here, though. Not looking at you? Why am I not looking at you? Here, it's another one of these things. Do I know my god's name? Like, are we cool like that? The fuck is that noise? Some sort of, like, mech. If I die right here, do you think it'll do anything? The fuck is that noise? Oh! It was a boat! A boat just fell! Also, I don't. It looks like this stuff near where I get revived. So, if something were to happen, it would involve death. I don't know. It made sense to me, and I'm very smart. I want to go to this mushroom tower. I need to find more special ore to upgrade my sword again, and also more regular ore to upgrade my armor. You have logs. You have a water pump. I don't know how big a spring is gonna be here. Hi, I'm breaking in. You have wizard secrets? Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! I guess we're not cool. Increase my wisdom. I've not seen any reason to increase anything other than wisdom so far. Like, wisdom is the only thing that's given me tangible results. There's been a couple of things where having more charm would have been nice. Rogue hood. 10 armor plus 10 lockpick. What does this give me? 20 armor and 10 defense. I do like lockpicking. I mean, yeah, I said that. But it was like a friendly greeting, you know? It's like whenever I'm visiting something, like if I'm visiting my parents and I'm getting hungry, I'll like just be like, "Hey, can I go steal stuff?" Raiding? Huh? Hi. Welcome. We're doing Dread Delusion. I'm getting lost. You've come at a good time, and by a good time I mean a slow time, because I'm not actively doing anything. I'm just exploring this new area that I've discovered. I found an interesting landmark again. That's 2 in like 3 minutes. What is this? Hi. How are you? Empyrean Vault, what the fuck? My lore skill is too low. I have tea for that, and it won't help. Watch it not help. There it is. No, it's still not working. Okay. Empyrean Vault. Why is there a vault on the island? What the fuck is this? Another landmark. I'm like running into 50 things at once. Everything in the world is happening. Your skill is too low. And I've fallen in the river. Okay, so this is another place with the frog people, though. Like that first place down on the other island. Okay, that got me more map, though. The vertical shell. I'm wondering if I should come back later, and I should go do something I know what I need to do. Oh, but I'm so tempted. I'm always so tempted. I need a key. Never mind. Free silk from you. And that's dead. There we go. But I think I want to go check out the Endless Empire, because I needed to do something for that. The portal, yes, a portal in the Clockwork Kingdom and the Endless Realm. Which I remember there being one back at the first fort. I don't remember where, though. And one free blue. I'm tempted to go back up to the academy and get a better look at things from above, but I really don't want to deal with that fucking elevator again. I'm just gonna keep going. I'll figure it out later. Look, the elevator sucks. You've seen me take that elevator like 4 times now because I kept falling off. Who the fuck are you? Hello? I mean, some of the other times were accidental that I fell in the first place. Like that last time I was trying something. I thought I was being smart. And I jumped at the wrong time. I missed. Okay, I was going this way. Is this the Endless Realm? Yes. That's the Umbarian Ruins, which I just was at. Hollow Town, where I'm supposed to be going, but I'm ignoring. Oh, do I need another passport? Greetings, Asir's Bridge leads to the Kingdom of the Endless. Nasty place filled with shuffling corpses it is. The bridge is closed unless you're a bearer of a genuine apostatic... Oh, I've got a passport. We're fine. What? What do you mean I don't have one? Are they one-time use? Oh, what? Fine, I know where to get more. Maybe. I don't know if they'll work, because they're forgeries. One-time use passports is insane. I'm getting sidetracked over here, then. Out of spite. And rage. And I'm stealing coins from the forest. That place does look sick as hell, though. Is that where the dragon is, like, hanging around? Because I saw it fly past there. Fucking... Jesus fucking Christ! Fuck off! Can a bitch not admire the view? Is tourism not allowed? Fucking scaring me. Free money, free blue, free alchemy machine. And this thing. And this thing? What did that do? Oh, and this thing. Something changed. Down here, I suppose? Yes. What is this? Oh, another fine ore! I only need one more. And then I can upgrade the sword. I should go back to that first, place in the first area. I don't know if I ever managed to open that or not. A tower like that one. Okay, well, there's another fun tower. No, I've been in that one. That's the one with the goblin guy that I need 50 charm to talk to. You probably saw a bit of the first area. You were there for some of it. I was doing a lot of backtracking then. Okay, I'm figuring out the combat now. The answer is just circle around things and they can't do shit. What else can I get distracted with? Did I get distracted with that house yet? Yes, I did. That's where the wizard was. What's that? Or is that where I came from? That valley there. I think that's where I came from. Yeah, because there's the elevator I took. I should probably take that. Come on. Come on! You can let me up. You know it works. Fine. Move it over here. No, this is worse. There we go. Oh, there's a bridge over there. You okay? No. Oh, they hurt you. What's that? Who is that? You're the person from the title screen. Who are you? Hail, peasant, the apostatic union shines upon us today. I would like your help. Will you follow me? I'm sorry, friend, I can't lend my sword to just anyone. Only to those who have some status within the union. Oh, I'm so charming. I've leveled up my charm one whole time. Shit. Okay, bye. You look really cool. I like your armor. Who the fuck are you, by the way? What? Look, I had to make sure they looked less dead than this guy does. He's fine, though. This way to the Clockwork Kingdom. Kingdom is broken. Thornwood Manor. Hollow Castle. I have the key to that. I have the key to the castle. I want to go to the Clockwork Kingdom. Oh, wait. Tower to get distracted with. Free health potion. Are we friends? No, you don't like me. And there's an interesting landmark. What, the Clockwork Kingdom? Is it the first time we found a locked chest? Here? Fuck yeah. I mean, steampunk is cool. I like steampunk. I kind of like what the Apostatic Union's aesthetic is, though, what with all the, like, mechs and blood and whatnot. Like, you saw our, the High Confessor, whatever her name is. That's cool. Shield sucks. I hate you. I'm killing your friend. The Apostatic Union now considers you friendly. Okay. I can't carry any more lockpicks. What is the point? Hey, stop that! Oh, come on. I can't even carry that. Is this like a prison? It's sick as hell in here. Ah! An evil wizard! We could have been friends. I just want you to know that. Is it a... Whoa! Vagrant's Road. I don't really do a whole lot of spell casting, but I mean, it's better than nothing. And then I also just got a level up. I do need more wisdom. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I thought I did. I'm lying. I'm a liar. Oh, there's more of those skeleton statues. I need to go see if we ever figured out the name of my god who revives me. Huh. That's a little scary. Nice. Like 5 things in there. Because I have... Hang on. I have quests. Quartermaster? No. No. Divine Captive. No. Not that. No. Okay, I don't have a quest. Another landmark. There are a lot more landmarks here than there were in the last area. And I need to drink my blue. Okay, what is the Union doing here? I do my duty as an agent. God worship is outlawed, and these people are violating the apostatic law. But it's hard not to sympathize. The famine is bad here, and the people are starving. It's clear the Union isn't doing enough to help. I don't blame these people for looking for a solution. I don't blame them, but I do punish them. Yeah, you do. Who are you? Those bastards. The Union will pay for what they've done. 5 years ago, they came and outlawed all the priests. Since then, the crops have withered, the cattle have died. The rich folk in town can buy imported food, but we're out here starving. Even the bell tower crumbled. Nobody to repair it. And now they've sent in their guard dogs to finish the job. I'm so charming. I'm so charming. Please let me help. Fuck. You could be working for the Inquisition. Not that I have anything to hide, you see. I am working for the Inquisition, but you should tell me anyway, because I'm cool. I'm literally cool. And nice. yellow. I want to go in there and talk to your Inquisitor. Is that what they were called? The mushroom guy who made me get mushroom. And it's sad that he has a wife. You look default. Inquisition. No, you look cool as fuck! Hi! I like your mask. The Inquisition agent is watching a body swing from the gallows with a grim fascination. Cultists riddle these hills like vermin. Whenever we lift a rock, a dozen scuttle out. Anyone could be secretly devout, so watch yourself, stranger. Our eyes are on you, too. Yeah, the slow turn. Do I not have, like, a badge or anything to show I'm working with them? Is there no, like, ID? Tell me about the cultists. They worship something named Pagath. That's another one. Nasty old fertility god. Our scribes have traced him back to the Middle Ages, which would make him ancient, if this isn't some impostor. Whatever this is, our scryers are picking up Class B energies around the farms and the castle, so it's a big one. Some of the people around here are bearing mutations consistent with fertility curses, so we're close. There's something here. What do you think is here? Is it maybe a third god hidden in a basement? Not sure. We found a cache of fertility idols and a Wiccan priest was hiding in a secret chamber. There's something we're missing, though. Something big. We've interrogated a few of the locals. Everyone breaks eventually, but when these lot blurted something about a bell tower, some silencing curse kicked in. Their mouths filled with maggots, thousands spilling from their lips until their throats ripped open. That's cool! That's a good spell! Funny thing is, there's not a bell tower around here. We'll have to widen the search. Yeah, because the bell tower crumbled. Come on, didn't they tell you? Bye. I'm gonna pretend I'm with you. And then maybe I'll help you, I don't know. I'm not decided yet. Free seed. Look, you can't be disgusted by the maggot spell. It's better than a spoon that sweats. Hey, what's with your hat? The villager slumps forward, voice faint. Please. Some food, please. I've got tea. And I've got beer. I've got 8 beer. And other things. I don't know if any of this is edible. You are shit out of luck, my friend. I wish you and your hat a good day. Bell tower. I don't see a bell tower. What is that? That's different. Hang on. Rustburg. I want to go to Rustburg. What is that? Oh, that's another, god fetus. Yeah, a squirming godlet. Ow! I'm adopting children. Fuck off. Can't use lockpicks. Well, that's just mean. Rusty bow! I finally have another weapon! What's my weapon button? No, that's spell. Q. I can finally use my arrows. How long does it take to draw? Oh, that draws pretty quick. Can I get that back? No. Okay. Elevator. And then, what was this? Rustburg? I mean, if there was going to be a bell tower anywhere, it would be over here. Whoa! The music is fun! Here lies the largest Emberian ruin in the Uniric Isles. We trade in Underland's metal and Emberian antiques. I've got money to spend. And a free purple? That's good. Looks like an interesting landmark. Yes, it does. Okay, Rustburg. I'm hearing noises and sounds. Graveyard. Pretty yellow. Oh. Clockwork guys? Who are you? Now look here. This is my tree, and that's my loot. So get lost here. Do you live here? Aye, been here for 60 years. Since before the damned apostates blasted the place to smithereens. Why this town? Or what is this town? Time was, this town was called Rustburg, on account of all the merchants selling Emberian junk. See, there's an old Emberian ruin up there. Plenty of detritus. Though in all the time the town's been here, they never did crack open the big old doors. Some of that magic metal still holds tight, no matter how many cannons you blast at it. Why is it such a wreck? Well, about 40 years ago was the God War. The apostates, I guess we call them the Union now, they caught wind of some Wiccan holdouts and blasted the whole town with a fortress ship. The town was fine, so most folk just moved there. Nobody ever rebuilt Rustburg. Do you know a way in? You need to get into that big stone tower there. But there's two ways around, you see. You can go the long way with all the goblins and moths, or you can go the special way. Ooh, I'm so charming. Oh. Well, if I went telling every damn fool about it, it wouldn't be special no more, would it? And sawed off. They're making me say British words again. I bet I could find the special way. Because I'm special. No, this is the normal way. It was back over here, wasn't it? Do I have to, like, jump? Is it a parkour thing? Hang on. No, maybe not. Not there, anyway. There's probably some way to get up there. Like, some way to fling yourself. I don't see it, though. Alright, I give up. Normal way. This is like... Something I haven't been doing is I haven't been checking for, like, secret Dark Soul doors. Mainly because they're always hidden behind candles and statues and skulls and whatnot. Ooh, that does good damage. Do I have to hold it down? I do. Yeah, no, I just have to go the long way, but that's fine. There is bullet drop. Okay. Elevator's not active. That's fine. It will be soon. This way. It's like just for fun? Just for hanging out? What is that? Herb wine. What with the apostatic union's insatiable thirst for the stuff and the limited farmland available in the Sky Realms, most alcohol is fermented through alchemical means. Yeah, I've made some and it's cool. Hmm. How do I get up there? Oh, wait. Is that a secret because it's sideways? No. I wonder if that's a trap. Could be anything. Let me in. Thank you. Green. Do I know what green is? Apparently. An elixir of luck. Better at everything. Huh. Could be useful. Notice to all, on this year 1406, the town of Rustburg is hereby abandoned. By decree of the apostatics, no coin shall pass between hands here. Let this be a warning to all who harbor Wiccans and their vile gods. And then those guys have all taken up shop. Oh, you have like big armor. You know, I want to try something I haven't tried before. That went really well. Oh, the Apostatic Union loves me. It's good I've replaced John Onion. Okay, where does this go? Okay, this is down here. Come on, let me in. Thank you. I want to go in here. Let me in. Thank you. Yellow skull. That thing. Glorious treasure. I can make good wine with that. And now I'm over here. Oh, and this is just back here now. Okay. They did surgery in here. I can upgrade my sword again! Okay, this way? Oh! Mean to me. Oh, why are there so many of you? Why does your shield block magic? That's bullshit. Die. Die badly. Cyan? I'm getting things that I don't know. They keep putting things in my pocket. Shielding potion? Blue? Am I, like, too early to be here? Oh, they're sending boats. That's what the noise is. Door's barred from the other side. Okay. You're, like, real fancy. You have a wizard on your side! Die. You'll never be John Onion. Come on. Come on. Come on, I want a parry. Thank you. Hey, don't drink that. It's bad for your health. Special red? Herb wine again. Lockpicks. Okay. Here's the elevator. I'll just unlock it real quick. I do like the dungeon crawling in this game. It's very fun. Lockpicks. Almost a level up. Still that one room down there that I haven't been able to get to. What are you? The lift is already here. The lift needs a key. Okay, that's probably in that blocked off room then. Where would I get that? Okay, hang on, hang on. So that's the door that's barred. Means I need to get over to there. Get across. Oh, I almost fell. This door is also barred. Which means that I need to go back up to where I just was and jump onto the roof. This way? Yes, okay, this is what I need. I don't think this is what I need. Shit! I can do this, I can do this. As soon as I remember where I am. Ah, this way. If I get up onto the elevator platform. I feel like I would have found the key by now already if it's not in that locked room. Good. Is this good? Yeah, I'll call it good. So that was bad. That was not what I wanted to happen. Okay, one more attempt. Oh, I have an unspent delusion. Wisdom. That was good. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in from up here, though. Oh, was it bad this whole time? Let me in? I'm so nice, and you should be nice in kind. How the hell do I get in? Hmm. I see it. That was it right there. I could probably break that. Broke something. Can I stand on the laundry? Oh, there was collision on that for a second. I'm learning. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in, though. I think I need the key. Ooh. Can I make this jump? Yes! Do you have the key? Please? No. Oh, almost hit you! You almost went the way of John Onion, buddy! Be more careful! Okay, well, I can't go there, but I do have the key for the manor. I should try to get into the clockwork area, though, first. Just to see. Also, this. I don't know if I went in here. Oh, it's you! No, don't spell. Don't cast spells. I've heard of you. You've been doing great things in Hallowshire, I must say. Will you follow me? Yes! What? Hi, River. What do you mean, what in the world? It's Dread Delusion. It's a good video game. 3 skulls. Who are you? Okay. I don't know who you are, but you look cool, so you can be my friend, I guess. Where was I? What is this? Oh yeah, the sky is red, and that's the sun. Red, pink, same thing. Clockwork Kingdom. Gift dock. That's what's been making all the noise. Who are you? The man, dressed in elegant fineries, is grumbling over a weathered map. This thing is more useless than a bloated god corpse. Suddenly he notices you. Ah, you there. Perchance would you help a humble merchant in his time of need? I have a sizable delivery of Scribe Shroom tea bound for the Clockwork Kingdom. Now, before I say it, I know, the border crossing is locked up tight. Oh, you're so right. I'm so thirsty. Yeah, that's elegant fineries. I've been sipping on my water occasionally. I've got it here. But I haven't had a drink in a while. So thank you for that. But you see, I've been in contact with the only fellow around here who has an import permit for this bloody kingdom of cogs or what have you. What was his name? Micah? Maka? It escapes me. But the point is, I can't bloody well find him, can I? Oh my god, where are you getting all these points? You've been here for like 2 minutes! This old map is all wrong. Yeah, no, well, that's the finery. It's the hat. So if you've seen the chap, will you let him know? Or will you let me know? There'll be coin in it for you. I'll let you know then. You're most kind. In the meantime, I'll return to deciphering this blasted map. So I can't get in then. Without a permit. What does your friend look like? Oh, it was Micah, right? Whoa! Hi, that's cool. You can just walk through walls? That's also cool. It's like a cool dog mask. Like a bear trap. I like that. Also, they might not look like a person. I've seen some strange looking folks here. I should show you my boss when I get the chance. Free money. I finally got to the point in watching Red Dead Redemption 2 with the whole Micah quest again. I'm almost caught up to where I was. It's still so sad that I can't get Red Dead running on Linux. Devastated. I had a big sword. Can I get on that boat? Oh, another free god fetus. I still don't know what to do with these. Yeah, the one in Strawberry. Where he's going to get his guns and you have to break him out. I could try and eat one. Where's my baby god? Am I stupid? No. No, I can't do anything with it. Let's wait here. Hang on, I need... Okay. No. There we go. What is this boat? I'm on the boat? Is this good? Who are you? You see a middle-aged man with patchy hair and thick mustaches tinkering with a sky skiff. His skin is weathered, and somehow a pipe stays in his mouth even as he toils. Piss off, I'm working. Who are you? A man who is working and not to be disturbed. Any room for passengers. Closes a panel on his skiff, then turns to examine you. Perhaps. Perhaps not. This depends on how helpful you can be. Name's Mikhail, but my friends call me Misha. Wait, are you you're the guy with the permit. For sins, old Misha is the only independent sky sailor in the Oniric Isles with genuine cargo permit for the Clockwork Kingdom. Misha grew up there many years, so he knows all of the secret tricks to get your paperwork approved. But the Clockwork Kingdom's not an easy place to enter. Borders are closed, visitors are jailed, so Misha's skills are in high demand. Current waiting time for new clients is about a year. Can you get me into there? Oh, you're very funny. Cargo, yes, people know. As I'm sure a clever customer like you knows, entry to the Clockwork Kingdom is strictly forbidden. Of course, where there is will, there is way, Go on. Not with Misha, mind. Misha does everything above the board, but if we are speaking in abstract, as philosophers do, if a traveler much like you were to give a sky sailor, much like Misha, a proper apostatic union passport, then perhaps in theory, yes, arrangements could be made. Apostatic union passport is quite a prize inside the Clockwork Kingdom. Useless for entering, but nowadays most people wish to exit. So philosophic... I've clicked on something! What if I pay you twice its worth in coin? In gold, I am so impressed. I cannot get gold anywhere else. Snorts derisively. Misha has met many of your kind. You think everything is for sale. You think you can buy love. I'm gonna be honest. Money alone has earned me the love of two factions, and I am so sorry to John Onion for killing him. He loved me. Rest in peace, John Onion. You're no better than a wild beast sniffing corpses. I'll see you around. I'm breaking in your house. And stealing your beer. Nice. River, you had a question. I don't remember. The Hollow Knight question. Another dead god! Unborn? Oh, I keep getting lost. Fucking Christ! Don't do that! This scared me! Oh, one moment. I'm getting a phone call. Okay. I have to go. Step on traps, I guess. No. I have to go in a second. I'm gonna finish this, and then I have to leave early, I suppose. Telescope. I was wanting that earlier. It's been 10 days in the Uneric Isles. Where do I put that? Is it like here somewhere? There it is. It's a scope. Huh. I mean, yeah, 3 hours is a bit longer than my usual. But, I mean, yeah, it's probably time I end anyways. I have to go drive. This has been good, though. I'm not sure, so I might stream... Not tomorrow. Day after, though. I don't know what I'll stream. It might be more of this. It might be something else. Who's to say? Anyway, this has been fun. See y'all.